Right, for those of you who want to know the saga of the ongoing bellows, log on to melodeon.net. Basically, I've been rebuilding a thing called a Chanson, which is one of those, which is a Chinese toy. Comes in lots of little bits and pieces. Now, the bellows that they supply are absolute rubbish. They just don't work. So I decided to make my own bellows. Now, there's been great discussion about gussets, and all those little bits of white there you see, all these are gussets. They cover up and make airtight the little diamond shapes that are left when you're making the bellows. So you take a strip of leather, cut a small oblong, and then you pair it, pairing, bookbinding term, you pair it with a paring knife as thin as you can possibly get it. Now, I'm not going to bore you with that because here's one I prepared earlier. And the idea is, there's a little diamond shape and you need to get that in there and moulded. Okay, so we'll take the glue that's known to all men for all time, bit of PVA. Now, for those of you who remember Keith Floyd, he had a cameraman called Clive. I've got a cameraman called Karen. Who, incidentally, is the captain of all things that happen in this household. Now, to mould the bellows, gusset, you need lots of lick. Surprisingly you need lots of lick because your fingers are sticky and you really want to cover up those holes. So you mould a little piece of leather into those grooves. It's important you get them actually moulded into that groove. There we go. Now, because I've not used diamond shapes, more lick, because I've not used diamond shapes, there's going to be a little bit of surplus, so you'll need to cut that off. You've probably noticed I'm left-handed. There we go. I should have started this video a little bit earlier when I was first making the bellows, but me and the captain here, come a bit closer, Clive. Me and the captain here have only just discovered how to get this onto, and don't forget, melodeon.net. You'll see that. The reeds that are supplied with this little £9, you pay £9, maybe £12 these days for one of these Chansons. The reeds are absolutely useless. It's worth putting in some decent reeds. Just take a little bit of surplus off there, and there we have it. That is now a gusset perfectly in place. Just give it a little bit of reassurance there. Okay, now they look fairly ugly, as you can see, so purely cosmetic from now on. All the major construction is done. Is to use, and I use a strip of Rexine. I'm not using leather because as a Mark 1 or 2, too expensive. So just for fun, that's purely cosmetic, and you run your with glue and you make it cosmetic. In fact, what I'm going to do is take a spray can and spray it black, just to make sure the gusset is well in place. You happy with that, Clive? And those of you who don't know Keith Floyd, of course, would have fallen on deaf ears. And don't forget, log in, melodeon.net, the finest melodeon website in the world. Signing off. Thank you.